Week 12 of the National Football League. And it'll be Foye Oluokun, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Jaguars and the Wizards, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Wizards of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the Chill Age Number. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the Louisville Wizards Cupcake Relocation franchise. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist. Let's see what we can do here against this Louisville team. Against this Jaguar team, I said.
A longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Fighting his way through contact. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play.
Didn't work.
They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success.
Hit as he threw.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Pass hauled in downfield.
Good job by Hudson.
This one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 37. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yards.
Touchdown, Wizards!
Christian Wilkerson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Wizards get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team. We talk about complimentary football.
Well, you know, folks, we just can't make those. Our kicker is just not good enough for that.
Hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time, and they're led by the former #1 pick in the draft. In his 3rd season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Incomplete.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
That was some good freaking...
first down pickup for the Jaguars.
that was a good screen there.
And the Jaguar first down.
A give running right, ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From midfield now, Lawrence.
Incomplete again.
There, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. 3rd down here. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes.
Oh, we caught it. Son of a fruit and biscuits. Good night.
But nothing doing on that one.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Jaguars.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Lawrence.
Ah, no.
Tight end Evan Ingram. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down, Jacksonville.
On play action, Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there.
That ends the first quarter.
2nd down.
Wizards up 6-0.
Our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action.
Incomplete.
There is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he
This
had
looks
to
like
do
it's going to
over
be a
again,
run play.
He would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
It's going to be a run. No, it's going to be a
Lawrence
pass.
on 3rd down.
Ah!
Caught by Kirk. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, Ryan. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
ETN is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Once more,
Hand it off
ETN.
again.
And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down.
That's a flag for holding.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running
This is
plays
the
from
pass
those
play.
guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Ah, no.
Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from capturing the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Wizards 6.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Washington. This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Hogan Bawale. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 1st down, Flacco.
Incomplete.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Andre Cisco on the covering.
To pass, Flacco.
Come on, Flacco.
Incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Flacco off play action. And this one is incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10. Man in motion is Agnew. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Son of a biscuit.
Get this one across
Good
the
gravy.
30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN.
Oh, fudge, he's juked.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Tried for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Oh, come
Comes back
on.
with 1 complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
Oh, come on. Why is our guys...
Inside the 15-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Lawrence. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence.
No, 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 no. Son of a biscuit.
They move this down to the 4-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Brendan McManus on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. It's maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
There you have it, folks.
When you're trying to throw inside routes,
3rd down and 7 now. We got to hold him here. Back to pass. Lucky. Caught it, son of a fruit and biscuits.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Our secondary is shameful.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh my gosh.
Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Folks, this is not looking good for our guys. Our secondary needs help bad.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
He got it.
Take this into the end zone.
So a touchdown for the Jaguars, and it's now 17-6.
Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Washington now brings this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And Flacco had nowhere to look. He was looking. By the time he surveyed the field, it was too late.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Back to pass now. Looky. He's trying to go deep to Tank Dell, and that was incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That's good for 28 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you...
Incomplete, and that's going to lead him to take a field goal, which is better than a touchdown, folks.
So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Oh, that's not what we needed.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently
fudge me.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over.
That's not what we needed, folks.
The end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Louisville offense back out now. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And there goes Flacco down. That was not good.
Zone 7. Trayvon Walker from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The throw over the middle taken in. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson. 93 yards. And the Wizards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
That was a beautiful, beautiful pass there. Look at that. And look at Hutchinson break free right there. And then he's just going up the field.
As the deepest receiver.
That was beautiful.
Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Flacco looking to throw for it.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line.
Well, we tried that onside kick, folks. Probably shouldn't have, but we did. So what do we take away from this game, folks? We take away a lot from this game. We take the fact that this game in general is pretty
On 1st and 10, it's
not bad. I mean, our team, when they catch fire, they are good.
2nd and 10.
But our defense is just our defensive secondary is a little bit weak, and we all know that coming into this.
ETN once more. And down inside the 35.
Is that holding on the offense?
32-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Illegal block in the back on the offense. Okay.
Accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On 2nd down, ETN once more. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they
So we're coming down to the 2-minute warning.
training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh, come on.
He'll make the diving catch. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Jaguars.
ETN up the middle.
Oh, no, that was bad.
He will have a Jaguars 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll run with ETN, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount.
So there you have it, folks.
Not just a week
There you
of
have
practice,
it.
but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Jacksonville, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Louisville, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
I'll get a chance to redeem ourselves next week, folks. Kevin Hogan. We will upgrade all players like that. Give them a chance to do it ourselves because we have to discuss the situation. So next week, y'all, we take on the Broncos. We look at the playoff picture, and of course the Wizards aren't in there. But that is our playoff picture right there. So there you go. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam. Today, sniffing biting to the bell icon, become part of the Vacation Squad. You're not going to put a like to the video, which is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf.